Alright, so we're taking a look at Slash the Die as submitted by MusNik, who is the programmer and game designer on this project. Let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, how to play? Oh yes, this is the graphic I've already seen. Left click, right click, move, space, jump, very simple. Ah, right, this is important though. So you can roll the dice when the indicator is full. So I guess this indicator, we'll see that somewhere on the UI. When you have other dice, you can change them to do this. Press Q or E. Okay, so we actually get different dice. We're like swapping the risk of losing more health. To fill up the indicator and get the opportunity to roll the dice again, you have to kill enemies or wait until it fills up by itself, but it will take time. Okay. So, if you can talk a little bit about your background and your role in this project. My name is MusNik. I am a professional game maker programmer with over 10 years of experience. My partner's name is Shabbyartist? Shabby. Okay, the spelling on that, seriously. You can see how I'm having trouble reading that. It looks like shabby artist, but without the A, so it's like shabby artist. I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that. Okay. He's an artist, a very old friend of mine. We worked together a lot. We both did game design on this project in cooperation, and I was also programming, and he was drawing. Cool. So yes, this is the type chart we got to keep on top of. I think got everything we need. Okay, so there's a fire enemy. I need to... Ooh, okay, took some damage all there already. So we've got fire, which is bad against fire. It's going to heal him, in fact. So I need to... Well, I guess nothing for it. I just got to kill... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill, kill. I gotta kill something to recharge the meter, otherwise... Okay. Oh wow, there's like a full combo system and everything. Okay, terrible showing. I just got a really unlucky roll because the first two enemies that started appearing were the exact wrong element type for what I was trying to fight. Okay, so now I see... Oh, well, I just lose health. And now I'm... Okay. So I definitely just gotta like keep mashing click to fight through the low HP. Oh wow, you can. There's like a full-on air combo. You can just like keep attacking while you're. Not much in the way of iframes when you're attacking though. I love the like really expressive animation on the character. Do you have a double jump? No. Okay, single jump. Oh my goodness. I don't think I managed. Did I kill like I killed one enemy? This is ridiculous. Okay, can I get a good? No. That's really harsh. Like the fact that I'm stuck fighting these guys with the null element that deals half damage to them. Wow. It's really tough. Okay, die, die, die. Okay, at least I can hit stun the enemy. I'm not even close to having this fill up. Wow, that takes up so slowly. Wave 0, not even wave 1. Oh, geez. No iframes, as I said, on that. Okay, I'm just dead. It'll be impressive if I can kill, like, one enemy, maybe? Also, if you're looking for the Q... Oh, wait, that's the wrong button. Q. Okay. Let's roll the die. No, lose health. Am I ever going to be able to get an elemental affinity on that die? I guess it's just kind of optimal at this point to let myself die and then try again, because like it takes so long for this meter to fill, and I basically have no chance of filling the meter if I have the null element. So I guess the optimal move is there like a restart button? I don't think so. Okay, let's try again, see if we get an actual element. Well, now there we go. Now we get double damage. which still doesn't kill stuff in one hit, but at least it kills it in 2 hits. Come here. Come here, let me kill stuff. My power's running out. Let me kill you. Let me kill you. There's nothing to kill. Everything's too high. Kill. Facing the wrong way. Get him. Okay, I got a second kill. Can I already reroll the die? I'm getting the indicator that I can, but doesn't seem like I can just yet. Okay, let's try... Okay, there we go. That's filled up nicely. Let's try and dodge this fire, though. Use those hit stuns. Kill, kill, kill. So I'm assuming this is filled up? Okay, so I don't have any different die yet. Let's try roll. Hey! And now we go from getting the worst possible luck to the best possible luck, apparently. I don't know, come back down. Get over here. Get down here. Can't hit you up there. Come on, come on. Oh, man. Hey, finally. Well, that's not exactly better than what I have. But I finally succeeded. I cleared a wave. Okay, I saw something coming from up. Oh, no. Okay. Kill, 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 kill. Okay, now we'll do another roll. Well, okay, take damage. I knew my luck had to come to an end at some point. Keep hit stunning, come on. Oh, no. Man, the AI on these things is just good enough that he will keep on trying to, like, move away from me. There's even, like, a little turnaround frame on the character. That's fantastic. Alright. Trying to find my way. Come on. Okay, hit stun, hit stun, hit stun. Those luckily, it seems like I'm not taking damage from them. Okay, get down here. Oh, not, I said get down here. That's on me. Okay. Come on. Can't get you up there. Please? Oh my god, these things. Come down low where I can kill you. Oh, there's another one. So I guess if they're doing their attack animation, they'll interrupt your attack animation. Come on. Maybe? These things are a nightmare. Get down here. Never mind. Oh my god. Those things are so hard to kill. Okay, so what was your inspiration behind the game? We wanted to make a hack and slash, taking some inspiration from Castlevania. Alright, I've never played Castlevania before. I guess I do know it is infamously hard, so on that respect, you've most certainly succeeded. Get down here. Oh, come on. Okay, let's roll the die. Fire. I think that's, like, bad against these guys. But it's not worse than the null element, so it is good against these guys. So let's use it while we got it. There's 3 of them. This is never gonna work. Okay, wait patiently for them to murder me. Please, please come murder me. Oh my god! So the turnaround time on the character is actually so, like, lasts so long that I want them to initiate their dive and then turn around to run the other way. But by the time I do it, I can't accelerate fast enough. They always hit me. I really wonder what the tactic to fighting those guys is. Okay. Come on. These ones I can at least sort of get in a hit stun rhythm, and they don't seem to hurt me just from touching them, so... Well, okay, I'm not going to argue. I think the environment is a little bit too big for the speed that the character moves at. Like when I fall down here, I have to walk all the way over to the right and then all the way back over here. It's really begging for, oh my god, that jump. It's really begging for some like jump through platforms that are like semi-solid. Okay, I'm going left because I can't make the jump to the right apparently. Wait, how do I even... Okay, I can make that. Can I make this? No. So, huh. I can jump up here, but I can't jump there. So I have to go to the right. I do wish there was a little bit more influence on the AI to like push them down to fight you. Oh, cool. You can hit me from there. Okay. Hey, we finally cleared a wave. That's actually pretty good. Let's switch to that one. Oh, do we actually keep our dice between runs? Well, this one seems as worthwhile as any of the others since I've got a like 50% chance of rolling a bad thing and 50% chance of rolling a thing I actually need. So not much is different in that regard. Oh my god. Okay. If I learn to fight these things, that is going to be like such a big deal. Okay, so you have to be in motion. So I think the best thing to do is wait for them to come near you, then run past them, but then I can't retaliate. Okay, so run, turn around, and there. Oh, that's hard. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Oh, don't surround me. You have to turn around. I need a better sense of what their hitboxes are because I need to know when I can initiate that turnaround for my character where I'm not going to get hit by their attack animation. The fact that your spear is like black is the same color as the background makes it really hard to tell exactly like when you're going to hit something. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. The fact that attacking locks you into the current facing direction and you can't like turn around. You gotta. Oh, okay. At least I'm not getting hit by them, but I'm not hitting them either. So as soon as they get past me, I gotta turn around, and then I can hit them once. Okay. Oh my god. The art's really nice. It's just the character controller is well, again, the fact that your attacks lock you in, again, Castlevania inspiration, I get it. It's just, oh my god, the timing window on hitting these things without them being able to hit you is so tight. Come on. Run, turn, hit. Oh, okay. Nearly filled that bar up. All right, let's hang out here because neither of those guys can get me, and I'll let my bar refill. So, question 3. What was your development process like for this game? In fact, it wasn't perfect. As you probably already noticed, the game is lacking polish, and balance isn't too good, and other stuff. I think the problems that we chose, the concept is too complex for a 48-hour gem, so we didn't have time to do everything we want. But we kind of like the overall result, because the process was really exciting. I also have an interesting story to tell. At the beginning of the development, Shabby Artist spent almost 6 hours making high detailed animations for a player, and then realized that we were not going to do this in time with this style. So he took responsibility to move to more simple but appealing visuals. On the programming side, I also faced some challenges with AI and 3D stuff. Overall, we feel a little sad that we made not an ideal game. Everyone hates green enemies, but that's okay. We're going to continue to complete the project. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that you've not been dissuaded. Oh God. It is definitely a problem that you can spend a very long and arduous time building up a meter and then just like take damage as a result of rolling the die. Or, with this die where like 50% nothing happens, or in a lot of cases, like this seems like the only die that's worth rolling, the rainbow die, because it's the only thing that's actually effective against everything. In every other case, you're only getting a 1 in 6 chance that you actually get what you need. Like everything else is bad or a way to take damage. Like I think if your power lasted longer, like until the die refilled, like if this refilled faster and fighting enemies made it like charge a little bit extra, yeah, my best recourse is really just to like keep hit stunning the enemies in a corner like that. Like conceptually, I don't think there's. Oh God. Conceptually, I don't think there's anything wrong with the green enemies. The main thing is just a matter, like as you said, is a matter of balance. Oh God. Hit, please hit. No, okay. This environment as well, like having to run, 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 jump, please die. I'm really curious. Oh my God, I made it to wave two. Okay, see now that die is finally a bit better because we've actually got a 1 in 3 chance of rolling something that we might need. But I think it's still not as good as the 50% chance to get something you need, even if it's a 50% chance of something bad happening as well. Okay, I'm going to fight the green enemies last. Okay, so there's no way to get over this wall here. Oh. Huh. Okay. At least I do recover health when I kill stuff. Okay. And then I'm going to that I can kill those green enemies. Oh God. Please die. Okay. So now let's see if we get a good roll. We do. Oh my God. Hey, this is actually a good place to fight these things because they're like boxed in and I can kill them in one hit. Okay, so stand here, wait for him to come to me. If their dive was slower and you could run past them, like there are enemies like this in Zelda 2, which I really like that game and I like the combat in it. Um, Enemies that do this dive and they're very hard to fight, but hard doesn't necessarily have to mean. Oh, this is a good spot. Get over here. And it's just all a matter of giving the player enough of an opportunity to counterattack, right? Like it's not even the enemy that's actually making this difficult, it's the character controller. So if the character had the ability to like turn around more quickly, then I could more easily counterattack them. Oh God. No. Get back down here, please. Okay, come and get me. Okay. Hit against the ceiling. Alright, sure. Take damage, but oh my God. Just die. Oh my God. And I think in general, like I know you're going for like the type effectiveness stuff, but enemies definitely like these guys especially like should be 2 hits max. Like yeah, you can one shot them if you have the right elemental affinity, but otherwise it should just be like 2 hits. Come on. No. Okay, is that 3 or 4 hits on this one guy? You can see the length of the queue right here. Yes, maybe? There we go. Oh, I'm taking damage for that. Come on. Oh my God, this guy's gonna kill me. I literally can't roll the die right now because I risk taking damage and dying. Pass, turn around, stab, no. Okay, so do you have a useful shortcut or a clever hack that you can recommend in the Game Maker engine to others? There we go. Oh, they respawn immediately. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. We're killing stuff and then we're reading the answer to that question. At least we get all of our health back on a new round, it seems. Well, okay, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna hide in this corner. Okay, so the answer to that question then, as anonymous functions and structs were introduced in GameMaker recently, I learned a lot. I recommend to learn a bit of a functional style of programming, as using functions as objects and arguments is super useful for such things as state machines and UI. The funny thing is, like, you say that anonymous functions and structs were introduced in GameMaker recently. Maybe they were introduced into GameMaker Studio 2 recently, because the entirety of how I coded the AI for Stab Several Skeletons and also Dice Aspect was using. I don't know if it's the same thing, but let me show you really quickly. So essentially, every card in the game is defined in the battle game controller. Here we go. And they all have, oh, actually, no, it's defined in the regular game controller. It's defined as an attack. Game start abilities. Here we go. So for something like the player's main sword attack, I've got a script called sword, and this has a switch statement, and I call whatever script I pass in here as an argument when I run the sword ability. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how what you're describing is different from like passing a script as an argument and then calling script execute to call these. Maybe I just don't use enough of anonymous functions, and structs especially are like very useful. I do know what structs are from my time spent with programming in C# and Unity. Although I still don't use them very often. Most of the time I'm just using actual reference types instead of value types. Oh, can I get you through the wall? That would be amazing. Oh. Okay, so I can reroll that die, which I definitely need to kill the green guys. All right, let's dance. Never mind, take damage. Oh, I turned around too soon, and I took damage. Yeah. Oh, that's not. Anonymous functions, you can write something like inline, like function is that, and then call the function. I see. Yeah. So you can define the function inline. I don't see what benefit you get to doing that as opposed to the way that I was doing it, like just defining a script and then calling script execute on it. There we go. Okay, wave 3, as far as I could make it. But it's clearing wave 0, clearing wave 1, clearing wave 2. So that is clearing a full 3 waves. But I do appreciate the clarification. I guess I don't see the, like, if I'm defining what the function is, I'm already doing that. Like I'm defining the function in like I'm defining the function here just in a script, and then I can call that function by using script execute. So yeah, but I understand, like, you don't create new script resources, but what's the downside? What's the downside to creating script resources? Like, it's a nice thing to have for sure, but just this seems to do the job, and the only downside is I have them as a easy to manage resource in my list. Like, that doesn't seem like a downside to me. It seems like more of a downside that you are inlining the function call somewhere. Like, I guess I'm just trying to say, like, I believe you that it is useful in some form or fashion. I just don't understand how, like, when would you use an anonymous function like what you're describing, where you couldn't just use a script that you define call with script execute like this. And I don't know how I would get away with not using a switch statement. Like, the switch statement is doing a lot of stuff here. And in a lot of cases, I mentioned that other game that I made, Stab Several Skeletons, that also uses this same pattern, but for programming AI. And in those cases, I didn't use a switch statement. I've just got, I've got behaviors, and I've got at wall stop, and I've got at wall turn, and I've got ledge turn. And then that calls at wall turn when it hits the ledge. Like, these are behaviors that are not using switch statements, that I can call these when an enemy hits a wall or when an enemy hits a ledge. So, anyway, don't worry about it. So you did mention that you are going to continue development on the game. I'm glad, because I think that there's like clearly a good foundation here. As you said, like, it was very ambitious to do something like that within a 48-hour jam. There's a lot of like fine-tuning on the character controller, especially. And overall, I'm guessing the level design was just what you had time for as essentially the test environment to make sure the character controller worked on like the different slopes and stuff. So I really think that the environmental the combat arena would help if you had some like one-way jump through platforms. And I'm assuming you know what I mean, like platforms that you can jump through and land on. Do I have any in my screenshots here? I don't. But I can open one up real quick. Or I can just run the game, I guess. Let me see. Images, blind, images and video, screenshots, and then all levels, all worlds. Here we go. So you can see on my screen here, I've got these like one-way platforms that the player can jump up through these and land on them. Like the kind of thing you'd see in Super Mario World. And if you hold down and press jump, or if you change your controls, you can also just like tap down and you'll fall through these. I think that would really help because there's less like solid walls that are stopping you from moving through stuff. Okay, so in terms of your continued plans, you're going to polish the game, tweak the balance, make the controls better. Something like a roguelike arena hack and slash for Steam and itching. Oh wow, so you're planning to go like all the way onto Steam. Awesome. And then, yeah, just in terms of where people can find you on social media and any other channel or projects you'd like to plug. Also, if anybody has any questions, now would be the time to ask that as well. It is really cool that you actually got the full-on 3D die, though. Like, I know GameMaker has some very limited 3D functionality, so having like a rotating cube like this is a good use of GameMaker 3D, because making something much more complicated than a cube is insanely difficult, but this works quite well. Close that for now. All right. So I'll go ahead and just preemptively link people to your itch.io page here. Huh. Draw sprite position fixed. Oh, actually, that is quite useful. Yeah, because I've seen how GameMaker's default like triangles will like corrupt things along that middle line. That's cool. Dynamic liquid simulation. Also, I can grab your Twitter here. So no other projects for now. We're developing an interesting projects where you control the game with your eyes via a web camera or phone. Neat. Let's go ahead and drop this in here. There's the link. people can check you out and see your projects on your Twitter. Well, thank you so much for submitting the game. If you do end up making an updated version and you'd like another round of feedback, please feel free to resubmit, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. But yeah, thanks so much for answering the questions. And you can look forward to a VOD of that shortly.